Hi there, welcome back to our channel, Sailing Tootsie Marie. Today we're doing a Q&A. We got some questions from you all and we're going to be answering some of these questions. Let's see here. The first question we get a lot is the name of our boat. And if you watched our video a few weeks back, you would know, but do you want to answer?
Well, we named the boat after our dog, Tootsie, and the middle name of Yvette, which is Marie, so we named it after my two ladies.
That's right, Tootsie Marie. And we do miss our girl very much, but this boat is in honor of her, so she's with us always. One question we got is, how hard is it to get used to the weather? As we slowly made our way down to Grenada, it got warmer and warmer. And you know, it's been a struggle for me, I will say. You know, I grew up playing sports and, you know, sweating when you're exercising and things like that, but you definitely need to keep up on that water intake. That would absolutely be some advice for anybody coming down here is, you know, drink lots of water. But you do get used to it, you know, you do.
A cold shower before bed always helps.
Yeah.
But you have to be strategic and brush your teeth beforehand, because otherwise by the time you're done drying off and then brushing your teeth, you're just sweaty again, so you got to plan it out.
Right. So, you know, these little details you kind of tweak as you go, but yeah, you definitely get used to it, but it's beautiful here, so it's worth it. We got a question about provisions, and I would say more or less that's kind of my department. I am a big time list maker, note taker, super organized in that way. I've just always kind of been that way. So, you know, it's almost like when we're living land life. If you need, you run out of something, you know, you write it down on your list for when you go grocery shopping the following time. I will say initially we stocked up a lot. I'd have, my pantry was like packed full of, you know, just foods, like emergency foods you could say, or non-perishables. I'm grateful that I did have those provisions on the boat when we were making our way down, because we didn't know, you know, if we'd be stopping at an island, if we, you know, if we were going to make it to a market, what they would have. So I'm grateful I had that back pantry for, you know, emergencies and food and things. We had food on deck. But now that we're here in Grenada, I noticed that we're kind of shopping a lot more like we did at home, where maybe you go to the grocery store once a week. Here we probably go twice a month here in Grenada, but I don't have like all the back stock in my pantry. I'm trying to actually eat, like make recipes and eat through the items we have in there so nothing expires. And then I'll just pick up one more can of this instead of having like 3 backups of everything. So, you know, just being organized, I think, is definitely where it's at with provisioning and, you know, the logistics of going to the store.
I'm basically just the bag man.
Yes, he helps with the bag and getting it on the dinghy. So we try to kind of be smart about it and getting certain things that aren't as heavy, because we do have to transport it back in a vehicle or bus and then back to the dinghy and then on board and then, you know, organize it in the boat. So it's kind of a 3-4 step process. Okay, here's a fun one. What food do you miss the most from home? And
For me, it's Mongolian grill.
He loves Mongolian grill. Every time we go to an island, he'll joke and be like, "Do you think they have Mongolian grill?" I'm like,
I always have to
"No."
check, and then I'll usually ask a cabbie or two, and
They don't even know what it is.
9 out of 10 I've never even heard of it.
Right.
So if you're looking for a business opportunity in the Caribbean, Mongolian grill's wide open.
Get a punch card and he'll be there.
Yeah.
For me, it would have to be taco time. I love taco time. The chicken soft taco mini meal, the little tater tots. Yes, please and thank you. So good. So
The peach Fanta.
Oh, peach Fanta. Yeah. Oh, so good. But that would be definitely something I would miss. You know, and of course, there's just lots of luxuries at home in the States that are different from here. But, you know, we've also discovered some new things here that we really enjoy. So, but yeah, definitely the chicken soft taco mini meal. Okay, Tyler, this one's for you. What's the biggest difference from land life to living full-time on the boat?
Well, I mean, there's a lot of differences as far as just access to things. Pace of life's a lot slower. You don't just hop in the car and run to the corner store anymore. You plan out your trips to town or wherever you are. It's nice though. You always get a good breeze, good scenery, oceanfront property everywhere you look.
Something that Tyler and I have learned in this process is to slow down. I mean, we're coming upon a year of being here in the Caribbean, and it's a slower pace of life, but in that slowness, you become more present in the moment. And that's kind of ultimately what we were looking for, was a change of pace. And I think we found that. I'm grateful for that. It was hard to adjust because, you know, at home you're working on your phone, driving, you know, boom, 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 like all these things happening fast. And here it's definitely a lot more.
Not a lot of urgency around
Yeah.
there,
So
which is nice.
we enjoy it. That's definitely something I hope that everybody can experience at some point in their life. Another question that I think was directed towards me was asking about nails, and you know, your hair and nails grow so fast here, it is mind-blowing. So I do them myself, but when we were in St. Martin, I did get my nails done probably like twice, and I got a pedicure. But for the most part, I do you know, I kind of do little manicures here and there, keep things looking right. Before we left in St. Martin, my hair, I always wear it up, but it's gotten really long, so I don't know, we'll see. Maybe I'll get it cut one of these days, but forget about those prenatal vitamins. Come to the Caribbean and your hair and nails will be grown real fast. Another question we get is, what do you miss from home? I would obviously have to say our family, our friends. We miss Madison, Lucas, and Kinsley, our nieces and nephew for sure.
We also miss availability of parts and supplies. You don't realize how good you have it when you have 5 different auto parts stores or marine stores in your town. You come here, and if they don't have your part, getting it is an absolute nightmare because shipping logistics to places like this aren't the easiest. So, you know, anyone can jump online and order parts, but then to actually get it in hand is a pretty big hurdle. So for me personally, I miss that.
Yeah.
Along with friends, family, and all the other amenities.
So that sums up all the questions.
Thanks for watching, and be sure to subscribe and tune in next week.
Yes, thank you guys so much.
We make these videos for you, and glad that you're joining us on our journey.
Au revoir.